Would you take a look at Nvidia stock go, guys? This is nuts. We're up around 4.5% in the midst of a pretty bad day for the stock market. Not bad like we've seen in the last couple of weeks, but we are red across the board except for the NASDAQ, and the VIX is creeping up a little bit. So Nvidia is crushing it right now, guys, and we have to break down the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do, and what a Bank of America analyst just said about the company. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, come on, that's unheard of. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, and you might as well sign up to my mailing list for free if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every single Monday morning right to your inbox. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So Bank of America analyst said that Nvidia stock is one of the top rebound picks if the markets, of course, end up rebounding and the semiconductors end up rebounding in general. So let's come down here a bit and see what this Bank of America analyst is saying. I believe his name is Vivek Arya, something like that. Yeah, you guys can see he assumes a sector rebound likely in the fourth quarter of this year is coming as seasonal headwinds could fade by then. And investors, of course, are awaiting Nvidia's earnings like we covered in my video yesterday on the 28th of August, and we can see here coming down a little bit. Arya noted in a Monday report that the semiconductor quote-unquote upcycle has only lasted 4 quarters thus far, with the PHLX semiconductor index up 28% in that time. And on a historical basis, such cycles have gone on for 10 quarters on average and brought a 67% move higher for the index. So in other words, guys, we're still pretty early in the semiconductor upcycle, and there could be some more upside, at least in the eyes of this Bank of America analyst, right? And he said that investors have been worried about whether AI will deliver the necessary return on heavy investment spending, and Arya said those concerns are quote-unquote valid but premature and inconclusive. He said, for one, AI spending is as much defensive, protecting search, social, or e-commerce dominance, as it is offensive, aka new revenue streams. And additionally, enterprise and sovereign adoption of AI is still in the very early stages, and Nvidia's new Blackwell chip that's best suited for AI has yet to start shipping, which of course I'm excited about, you're excited about, everybody that's bullish Nvidia is excited about that. And he also said, in other words, waiting for large cloud providers to confess about about low AI return on investment is a wasted cause, at least until 2026, he said. And he argued that while semiconductor stocks exposed to cloud trends, quote, can often get crowded and volatile, business dynamics elsewhere in the semiconductor sector are murkier. So in other words, Nvidia is the best one, or in the top of its class, right? So yeah, that's what a B of A analyst is saying right now, and I tend to agree with that. I do think, of course, with Nvidia, just how much it's gone up and just how much it's been outperforming the market, and it's the reality of the matter. I think if we do get a very sharp rebound in the S&P, the NASDAQ, Nvidia is just going to go crazy off the lows. It's already looking like it's doing that a bit, although we're not fully breaking out in the indexes quite yet. But yeah, I think it's going to come back roaring crazy. I agree with the B of A analyst, and Nvidia is already the best performing stock this year in the S&P 500. It was last year, and if it officially closes this year the best performing stock in the index, it would be the first stock to do that since, you guessed it, maybe not, AMD in 1999. Pretty crazy if you think about that, guys. But yeah, Nvidia's, up a good chunk off the lows. And like I said, if we fully get that breakout, man, a gnarly recovery will be coming in the stock. And that's why I bought the dip. And I'm planning on buying more of the dip if it comes down yet again, guys. And we can see based on the price action right now, let me show you how we're looking as we're 20 minutes out from close. We're above the highs from all of last week, which right off the bat, that's good. I mean, last week we peaked at about 109 on Thursday, it looks like. 109 on Tuesday, Monday, or it looks like Wednesday, Tuesday, actually. Monday, we got down at $90 per share. But if I draw this trend line out, you guys can see we're slowly breaking out of these highs, and we're taking out this downwards channel, which is a good sign, good initial step that we're starting to break out. But as you pull the layers back a bit, you'll realize we're far from actually fully breaking out. Although we are seeing a bit of break above the moving averages on this time frame on the 1 hour chart, it could still be a fake out. We have to be careful. So for me, if I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, if this starts pushing 110 plus, 115 plus, okay, at that point, we might see a legitimate full breakout. But for now, reality is this could easily still be a point where we sell off on Nvidia, especially if the markets follow today's what seemed to be a red day about to come. If it follows it tomorrow with another red day, maybe we do get the sell-off tomorrow. I don't know if Nvidia could go up 4% today and tomorrow on back-to-back red days. Maybe it can, who knows? But if the buyers get exhausted tomorrow, sellers start coming in, don't be surprised if we start coming back down to the lower hundreds, 100, 105. But for now, it looks like we're trying to break out a bit. But realize, guys, these gains could be short-lived. That's the reality of the matter. But either way, the way I'm looking at it, I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking at it the same way. It's kind of a win-win scenario here. We break out, go to 120, maybe higher than that. Awesome. We're making money in the short term. That's great. We catch a trade. Our long-term position goes up. That's beautiful. But if it tanks, guess what? We could buy more. So it's a win-win scenario. So either way, I'm pumped about Nvidia no matter what direction it goes in the short term, because long term, I know what direction it's going, guys. At least I know with as much certainty as I can that it's going to be up, right? We don't know with 100% certainty what's going to happen. Don't listen to anybody that's like, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen, guys. Do this, because that's not reality at all. But you can make pretty good educated guesses and educated bets, and this is one that I think I'll be right on, as I'm sure a lot of you guys think the same. So yeah, this chart looks great. It's only a matter of time before we do get the breakout, but I just want to make sure you guys realize we're not getting the full breakout yet, and to be careful. That's all I'm trying to get across with this video. But yeah, with that being said, I'm curious as to where your heads are at. Let me know down below in the comments. I challenge you guys, can we get at least 150 likes on this video? Run the likes up, make sure to subscribe, and you might as well get some free money for Moo up to 20 stocks with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. Just use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moo and get onto the mailing list, guys. Put your first name, your email address, link down below. It's free. I'm sending you my top 3 stocks every Monday morning for free, guys. And I just sent an email this morning. Maybe I can send it to you if you sign up right now, again, for free. So check out the links down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.